Some nights as I lie in bed, I find myself lost in thought. It's a quiet moment, the kind that stretches into the early hours when the world outside is silent. I think of you. I think of what I truly desire, and it's not the loud, overwhelming kind of love that demands attention. No, my only wish is something much quieter, much deeper. I wish for a kind of love that's unspoken, one that doesn't shout to be seen but simply is. I want a love that's soft, gentle, and steady, a love that endures through every storm. I don't need someone who is perfect, someone who has all the answers or who can always make everything right. No, what I want is someone real. Someone who doesn't pretend to be something they're not. Someone who stays, not because they have to, but because they want to. Even when life gets tough, I want her to be there, by my side, ready to face everything together. Her presence should feel like a calm breeze on a hot summer day, a peaceful refuge in the chaos. I want to know her fully, not just through her words, but through her silences too. Because sometimes the most powerful things are said without a single word spoken. I want to be there when she's tired, when life has worn her down, and still, I want her to smile. I want to see her at her most vulnerable and still find her beautiful. Not because of what she looks like, but because of who she is. Strong, kind, and genuine. There's a simplicity I crave, waking up in the morning and making coffee together. Not in the rush of the world outside, but in the peaceful rhythm of our own lives. I want to sit with her, share quiet moments, and ask about her day. I want to hear every detail, not because I have to, but because I truly care. I want to notice the little things, how she ties her hair, how her eyes brighten when she talks about something she loves, how her laughter fills the air with warmth, and when we're just sitting together side by side, I want to feel that connection, that understanding without having to say a word. It's in the small, unspoken gestures, her hand reaching for mine just to hold it for a moment, her eyes meeting mine, and in that glance, I'll know everything I need to know. It's the quiet touch that speaks louder than any grand declaration. I want to see her on the days when she's not trying to impress anyone, when she's wearing baggy clothes and her hair is tied up in a messy bun. In those moments, I want to see her for who she truly is, not perfect, but real. And I'll love her for that. I'll love her for the way she doesn't need to be anything but herself. I know she's out there, somewhere. Maybe close, maybe far. But I trust that, when the time is right, our paths will cross, and when she walks into my life, it won't be with grand gestures or fireworks. No. It will be much quieter than that. It will be as simple as the door opening and her stepping inside. No big fanfare, just her, as she is. And in that moment, everything will change. There won't be any rush. There won't be any pressure. It will just be two souls connecting, slowly, gently. And though she might feel unsure, as we all do when we step into the unknown, I will be there, offering comfort. I will be there, not with promises or expectations, but with an open heart. I'll give her space to breathe, space to settle in, knowing that she's exactly where she's meant to be. In time, I will know her. I will learn the way she moves through the world, the way she loves, the way she cares. I will watch as she brings peace into every room she enters. Her presence will be the calm in the storm, the gentle light in a sometimes dark world. She won't be someone who tries to be everything for everyone. She'll be who she is, and that's enough. In her quiet strength, I will find my own, and in the silence between us, I will feel a deep connection, one that needs no words. I can already imagine the first time I see her, truly see her. It will be a moment so simple, yet so profound. She'll be standing there, maybe waiting in line at a cafe, looking at the menu, lost in thought. She won't notice me at first, but I'll be watching. And when she turns around and meets my gaze, there will be no grand declaration, just a soft, knowing smile, a simple hi, said with warmth. That moment, brief as it may be, will be enough. Because in her smile, in the way she carries herself, I will know that she is the one I've been waiting for. And though it may not feel like anything grand, something will shift. Something will change. The days will go by, the same streets, the same coffees, the same quiet walks. But with her in my life, everything will feel different. It won't be loud or obvious. It will be subtle, like a soft light creeping into a dark room. She'll become a part of my everyday life, the little moments, the small gestures, and in all of it, I will find love. There will be no need for grand promises or declarations of love. The love we share will speak for itself, quietly but powerfully. It will be in the way we hold each other's hands, in the way we laugh together, in the way we share the ordinary moments of life. That's all I need. That's all I've ever wanted. And when we're together, it won't matter what the world outside is doing. We will have each other, and that will be enough. Because in her presence I'll find my peace. I'll find my home. And this is my only wish. To love her forever. To make her feel cherished. To make her feel special. Not just on the grand days, but on the quiet, ordinary days. To be the one who stands by her side through all of life's ups and downs. To be her peace, her comfort, her constant. To show her, every day, how much she is loved. Just for being who she is. As the days move forward, I find myself looking for her in the smallest moments. It's not the grand gestures or the dramatic moments of life that I seek, but rather the quiet ones, the ones that carry the weight of love without needing to shout for attention. I picture us, not in the chaos of the world, but in the soft rhythm of our own world, waking up together to the quiet hum of the morning, the smell of coffee filling the air, the warmth of her beside me. It's in the mundane, the everyday, where I find the most peace. I don't need a love that demands to be seen, one that needs constant validation from others. I want something simpler, yet deeper. I want to see her in the stillness of the night, lying next to me, her breath slow and steady, the weight of the world gently resting on her shoulders. In those moments, I'll know she is exactly where she is meant to be. Here with me, in this space we've built together. It's not perfection I desire, it's realness. I want her to be free to be herself, without fear of judgment, without the need to constantly prove her worth. I want her flaws, her quirks, her little imperfections, because they make her who she is. They make her beautiful in a way that no flawless face or perfect smile ever could. I want to hold her hand through it all, through the quiet mornings, through the long nights, through every laugh and every tear. I want to be there when the world gets tough, to be the person she turns to for comfort and safety. I want her to know that no matter what happens, I'll be there, steady and strong, a constant she can always rely on. And when she needs space, I'll give it to her. I'll know when to step back, to let her breathe, to let her be herself without feeling the weight of expectation. Love isn't about being clingy or demanding. It's about understanding, about giving the other person the freedom to be their true self. I want her to know that I'll always respect that. Her need for independence, her need for time to herself, her need for quiet. I picture the simple things, the small things, the things that make up the heart of everyday life. I want to ask her about her day, not as a formality but because I truly care. I want to know what made her smile, what made her laugh, what challenged her, what brought her joy. And when she's upset, I want to be the one who listens, really listens, without judgment, without trying to fix things right away. Sometimes, just being there is enough. I want to cook dinner together, not because it's something we have to do, but because it's something we can enjoy together. I want to make the simplest meal, and laugh at how it may not turn out perfect, but it doesn't matter. Because we're together. And that's all that matters. I want to see her in the kitchen, her hands moving with ease, the soft hum of her favorite song playing in the background. I'll catch her gaze across the room and we'll share a smile, knowing that in this moment, everything is as it should be. And when we're out in the world, I want to be the one who notices her even when she thinks she's not being noticed. I want to see her in her most natural state, no makeup, hair in a messy bun, wearing those cozy clothes that she loves so much. In those moments, when she's just being herself, I'll love her even more. Because she's real. And that's the beauty that I've always longed for. I want her to know that she doesn't have to try. She doesn't have to impress anyone. Because she already impresses me just by being who she is. I want to look at her and know that she is everything I've ever wanted, and more. She doesn't have to be perfect. She doesn't have to be anyone but herself. And in that, I will find everything I need. I imagine the first time we truly fall into each other's lives, like two puzzle pieces that have finally found their match. There won't be a big moment or a grand gesture. It will simply be the quiet turning of the page, the moment when we step into each other's world and realize that we are exactly where we're supposed to be. It will feel like coming home. When I first see her, there won't be fireworks or loud declarations, but there will be a calm, a knowing,